Hey John, this is Tommy, and we got Eric in the 52-220 for you. Just making a quick video for you, just on a how-to on just how to work this thing. We know a lot of the buttons and knobs aren't labeled, so I hand it over to Eric. He's just going to kind of go through what's on the dash for you.
Alright, so first of all, your ignition switch is here. Turn it all the way to the right to start. Choke handle here. Pull out all the way for choke, in for off. And right here is starter button. Hold that down, it'll crank over and start. Obviously, pull the choke every day, every morning before you start it all the way out. Start it. Yellow light will pop up here indicating the choke is on. Once it warms up a little bit, you can start feeding it in. If it starts to stumble, pull it back out a little bit, but you should be able to just push it all the way back in. This light will shut off and it'll run just fine. Oil pressure gauge, temperature gauge, gas gauge. I don't know how accurate that gas gauge is. The temp gauge does work good. Light switch, I believe, is this one. No, yeah.
That is not, or does the vehicle have to be on for that? Vehicle might have to be on for those lights to actually come on.
Alright, anyways, handbrake, pull out, set, turn, push in, off. Right here is your fuel cutoff. N is normal. Yellow handle. R is reserve. Z is shut. We just leave it in N. Normal, it works just fine. Hood release handle is also down here. It's a little T handle. You can pull on it, pop the hood.
Just to the right of that steering column.
High beam switch is on the floor, like an old car. This one is a suspension oiling system that no longer functions. It's not a big deal. Interior lamp is this one.
Get right up there.
And turn signals are on the steering wheel here. You have to turn left or right to activate the turn signal. It has the pop outs for the turn signals on the side, so I don't know how critical it is for you to even use the turn signal.
They'll see you coming in this thing, John. So then, to pop that hood.
Yeah, there's two little latches on the side. You gotta pull them towards the front. They'll open. It's spring loaded, so you don't have to worry about it falling down on you.
And you just want to make sure that safety is all the way in right there, just so it doesn't fall back down on you.
Engine oil, this big one down here. It's a cap that doesn't let it come off with it. A little breather. But that's the dipstick. Engine oil cap is the big one here. And it just unscrews. This is that suspension lubricating system that doesn't function anymore. Don't worry about that.
Fuses are all behind that panel right behind it as well, correct, Eric?
Yep, right here. Coolant. Radiator caps right there. Yeah.
Just kind of going through just the main stuff you might need to know.
It's
But
a 6-volt battery. If you ever have to jump it or charge it, make sure it's 6 volts only. Otherwise, it will fry the system. Might put some paint on there to indicate which one is positive. Charging system does work. Yeah.
I think that should be about it, John.
The key. Test the lights and all that.
But of course, John, if you ever have any questions, definitely always just give us a shout. We can always try to help you out over the phone, John. You always know our number. And thank you so much for watching.